up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dream that you dare to, oh why can't I? Well, I see trees of green and red roses too. I'll watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, I see skies of blue and I see clouds of white and the brightness of day. I like the dark and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, singing, how do you do? They really say, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Thank you for coming today and joining us to celebrate a love story that began about 50 years ago. It means a lot that you have traveled from all over to be here today to share in the celebration. Your presence here today is a declaration of how blessed Koen and Marty are, truly, to have enduring friendships and the love of family and friends. There's a saying that goes, to love and be loved is to feel the warmth of the sun from both sides. And that would kind of explain the warmth I feel in this room for Koen and Marty. So I was instructed by my wife to be pithy and brief, so I'm not going to speak for long. All I'm going to say is, Koen and Marty, Martje, congratulations. 50 years of doing anything is a long time. And certainly 50 years of happy married life is quite an achievement, especially in this day and age. In our lifetime, we are gifted with certain landmark moments. They start small enough, like learning to tie your shoes, ride a bicycle, drive a car. But as we grow, so do these moments grow in significance. So there's a perfect landmark moment especially in Kun and Marty's life, when you meet someone, the most loving, caring, giving, and beautiful person you've ever met, and there's something that tells you that this is your soulmate. So here we are to ensure that this particular moment and this occasion does not go unnoticed. When Kun and Marty met, it certainly was a landmark moment. They met in Holland. The Kouwenberg family traveled to the United States as immigrants, and shortly thereafter Marty followed, only to have Kun basically ripped from her presence when he got drafted and was sent to Germany for 2 years. So she had to wait two long years before he returned to the family in California. Amidst all the complexities of life, love and family, there's an enduring lesson to be learned from the simplicity of your love for each other. The world has changed in so many ways since your wedding, and yet people are still choosing to get married. I believe one reason might be that it is people like you who have demonstrated how well it works. In closing, I think I speak for all assembled here that we wish both of you the very best in the years to come. So please raise your glass and let's have a toast. You both have each other already. So our wish is that God may grant you many more years in peace, in health, and happiness. Congratulations. We love you. Now I would like to introduce my cousin Johanna, whom God has gifted with many talents. One of those is that she is an extraordinary singer and musician. So she will sing a song that Marty selected, and the song basically celebrates the journey to the United States and the life here in the United States that Kun and Marty have formed for themselves and their children and their family. And so it's an ode to this country that has given us so much.
You won't be able to hear the guitar, but I just want this to be the most special day for you with all your family and friends here. We love you so much. Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesty, above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful, for heroes prove in liberating strife, who more than self their country love, and mercy more than life. America, America, may God thy gold refine till days of grace for purple mountains majesty above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Happy anniversary.
My name is Alex, for those of you that I don't know. I'm the oldest son of Kun and Marty. First of all, I'd like to thank you guys for all making it today on such a special day in honor of my parents. My sister, brother, Chris and Dave. Would like to thank you guys for coming. A lot of you guys came from nearby. Some of you guys came from halfway around the world. Our family from Holland. Much appreciated. I know my parents really appreciate this as well. So thank you, first of all, for making the effort to come here and celebrate with us today. 50 years. Oh my God, that's like amazing. Anything for 50 years. You really want to get into the math? We'll go there. Yeah, it got real quiet, which is good. Right. Anyway, my speech will be quick and brief and to the point, but I have to say, you know, the older I get, the more experiences I have in this life, being able to share it with my family, I could reminisce and I think about our earlier ages, you know, being a younger family, and the things my parents went through and endured and worked hard to achieve, to get to this point, to provide us a great life. In order for us to perpetuate that with our own families. But I have to say, the idea of longevity and committing to something and working on something over time to get to a point like we are today, 50 years, I think is amazing. Whether that's in a relationship or a career or whatever you put your heart and mind to, I think is absolutely mind-blowing and amazing. So, you know, that being said, I'm honoring my parents today. I'm glad, again, that you guys are here to honor them as well. I think we live in a world that is so fast-paced. Everything is instant, you know, and I think there's something to say about the simplicity of two people who are in love with each other and have been married so long and come to us basically with this idea of just pure common sense in terms of how they approach their and navigated through their experience. So I have to say thank you, because to me, I could probably say with my brother and sister as well, have instilled certain things in our life that we have perpetuated and carried on to our own families and our own children. And I am so glad to know that they are still here and celebrating with us, and that they are examples and models for how we should all be, and we can definitely take an example and lesson from that. So again, thank you for coming today and celebrating and sharing with us.
Sweet and lovely, ke o nau na ka mai ho oi po ke ala ho heno shui ka pili poli na ne a eva le elu
long story a little longer. I got to skip some of this and get to the point what I want to say, which is basically a tribute to my wife, Marty, and the time she spent with me. And
Yeah, I was about to say, where is she?
keep
Oh,
that
she's
down
over
in the
there.
gallery. If Marty wasn't the person she was, I wrote this down because, again, to keep me from meandering. And if she wasn't the person that she was, we would not be here today celebrating. It's a long time since, and the two of us been around the block a bit. We had some great detours, and a cul-de-sac or two along the way. And it's the cul-de-sacs and the blind alleys that really let you know what person you're with, you know, and what they are made of. And Marty, you have been there when it would have seemed the most understandable thing to walk away. Being in love is good, but it don't pay the bills, as they say somewhere. And you all know what I'm talking about. And we put in some lean years when we were young. But without Marty, there would have been none of our children, Alex, Chris, and David, and none of the shared joy they brought us. She just told me they can't figure that out, so. There'd be no family holidays and outings, playing tennis together, which we both love, sharing the good times that only good friends can bring. You, for sure. And it's so good to see all of you here today, as well as the families that we are blessed with. We feel blessed, humbled, and proud to have you in our lives. Thank you for your support, for being part of our journey way back where we began, now, and as we move forward. Marty, 50 years later, and the flowers are blooming. The real flowers. This is, I want to be your friend forever and ever. And now I'm going to quote a poet that had some words I found were apropos. And it goes something like this. When the hills are flat and the rivers run dry, when the trees blossom in winter and the snow falls in summer, when heaven and earth mix, not until then will I part from you. To Marty, my wife, to us both, our friends, and life in general. Thank you for being here today. We really feel blessed. Thank you.
Happy anniversary. I'm sort of at a loss for words right now because I haven't done anything for 50 years, but I think being able to be with the one you love for that amount of time is something we could all hope for. Anyway, I love you both, and congratulations.
Hi, Oma and Opa. I just wanted to wish you a happy anniversary. I think it's really great that you two have found each other and have been able to love each other for as long as you have. 50 years really is an inspiration. So congratulations, and I wish you many more years of happiness. Love you guys.
Hi, Oma and Opa. Happy 50th anniversary. We hope it's great and we love you. This is for you. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. If I can't help Oma and Opa. We love you.
Hi, Opa and Oma. We love you. Okay, Hi, Opa and Oma. Stop. Okay, ready, set. Hi. Okay, ready? Hi, Opa and Oma. We love you. We just want to wish you a happy 50th anniversary. It's your golden day, so go celebrate.